Hi guys, today we're going to look at finding the area of a composite shapes or composite figures. So we have the example here. We are trying to find the area of this figure. Here we realize that it's not regular. We can able to cut it in any direction. We can get some kind of a rectangle in there. So first of all, we need its length times the width. Okay, so here we are going to cut it. So first of all, let me cut it from this all the way down here. If that is the case, then it's going to be 5 and my width is going to be 3. So here we will get 5 times 3, which give us 15. And here the length is going to be 7 and the width is 3, which give us 21. Therefore, the area of this shape here is 21 plus 15, which give us 36 centimeters squared. Is an area, so it's a 2 dimensions, so centimeters. All right, somebody might have cut it from this direction here, so let's see, in case you cut it this way, what is it going to happen? In the same way, if you cut it in this direction, your length is going to be 8 and your width is going to be 3, which make it 8 times 3, which is 24. And then here your length is going to be 4 and your width is going to be 3. So 4 times 3, which is 12. And therefore the area of this shape is going to be 24 plus 12, which also give us 36 centimeter square. So it doesn't matter whichever way you cut it. If you do it right, you will get the same answer. Right, let's look at another example. Find the area of the figure below here. We have realized that once you cut it in any way and you follow the due process, you will get a right answer. So here we are going to look at only one direction. So if I cut it vertically from here to here, then from here to here, I'll have 3 sections. So here, if I'm in here, my length is 7 and the width is 3. So 7 times 3 give me 21. Here I have 10 and I have 3 here. So 10 times 3, that gives us 30 here. And here we got the length to be 12 and the width here. The idea that we can do to get this width is here. We know that from this here all the way to here is 10 and all the way from here to here is 15. So if I need this small portion here, it's just going to be 15 minus 10. It's going to be 15 minus 10 and that will give us 5. So that means here will be 12 times 5, which is 60. Therefore, area of this plus 21 plus 60, which is 126 meter squared. If you like, you can cut it that way and then you arrive at the same answer. Okay, here too we want to find the total area of this figure here, and realize that this is a composite of a rectangle and a triangle. So we know the area of a rectangle to be length times width, area of a triangle to be base times height, all divided by 2. First of all, let's look at the area of this rectangle. The length is 6 and the width is 5. So here we got 6 times 5, which give us 30 here. when we look at here, we need a height, and the height is going to be 5. So here will be 5. We need this portion here. So this portion, we know that from here to here is 6. And from here all the way to the end here is 14. So for us to get here, it's going to be 14 minus 6, which is 8. The figure is not drawn to the scale, so they want you to use your understanding in order for you to find. Okay, so here is going to be, the base is 8, the base length is 8, and the height is 5, and then we divide it by 2. So 8 times 5 is 40, divided by 2 give us 20. So therefore, the total area of this figure here is going to be 30 plus 20 equals to 50 centimeter squared. Right, let's look at this composite figure here, and we want to find the total area of this shape here. Realize that it's composite of a triangle and half a circle, a semicircle. So we know that the area of a triangle, from our previous example, we got it to be the base length times the height, all divided by 2. The area of a circle, we have also tackled this in one of our previous videos, is pi r squared. So here, when we are on the triangle, the base length is 10, and then the height, this here is a radius. So another radius here will also be 6. The height of the triangle is also going to be 6. So times 6, and then all divided by 2. That will give us 30. 60 divided by 2 give us 30 here. Now the area of a circle, we are taking, let's take pi to be 3.14. If that is the case, 3.14 times the radius is 6, so 6 squared. So 3.14, 6 squared, which is 6 times 6, which gives us 36. So we got 113.04. We realize that this was a semicircle, so we have to divide it by 2. So here we divided by 2, and we got 56.52. So therefore, the area of this shape is going to be 30 plus 56.52, which gives us 86.52 centimeter squared. Alright, let's look at the last example here, finding the area of the shape below, which is comprising of a rectangle and a quarter of a circle. This is a quarter of a circle. The area of a rectangle, as we know from our previous samples, is length times width. Here we need the idea of a circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So here, for the length times the width for the rectangle give us 8 times 15, 120. And here, pi r squared. The radius is 6 here. So pi times 6 squared, which is 36 pi. We are taking pi to be 3.14. 36 times 3.14, which gives us 113.04. This is just a quarter of a circle. Like a circle, you divide it into 4, you get this piece here. So we have to divide this by 4. So divided by 4, and that gives us 28.26. So therefore, total area of this figure is going to be 120 plus 28.26, which gives us 148.26 and it's going to be inches squared. Please subscribe to the channel.